weapon the size of a titan, a near-perfect expression of the Omnissiah's grandeur, and of course, his puissance. Armies are thrown to the wind by its glorious song, and mountains themselves skitter aside at its demand. Nothing stands before a sacred machine spirit so mighty without its consent.
The Centurio Ordinatus is a military division of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Sired during the Age of Strife, predating the formation of the Imperium of Man, this remnant of the once independent Martian priesthood waged not mere battles, but carnage on a titanic scale of destruction. Specializing in siege warfare, tearing down the most indomitable structures devised by man, Xenos, or fell immaterial foe, due to their bespoke requirements to power a single volley of firepower, their deployment onto the battlefield is rare in the extreme. The majority of Ordinatus war engines, created by an individual Forge World, only the most incredible weapons platforms available to the Mechanicus are honored with the title of Ordinatus, often named after the planet to which they were constructed. City destroyers and god machine sunderers all, each carries weapons requiring the expertise of amongst the most capable tech savants simply to function. Their rad conflagrators, matter cyclones, and magna beam lances, mounted on gargantuan reactor units. Heavily shielded to prevent fallout occurring from a breach of their confined energies, the treads of these enormous weapons platforms flatten anything in their path which dares to impede the Omnissiah's will. Surpassing the lethality of even Emperor-class Titans, laying waste to anything which dares to stand within its firing solutions. The most powerful of such platforms are identified as Ordinatus Primaris, bearing firepower commensurate with their legendary reputations. Ordinatus Minoris, despite paling in comparison to their betters, nonetheless winning monumental prestige during the Great Crusade. Much to the dismay of the loyalists of the Imperium, such god engines would be used to tear down the Emperor's bastions during the era of the Horus Heresy. 3 such Ordinatus deployed by the traitor Forge World of Zana II. Such Titan killers laid waste to entire armies alone, ensuring the War Master's path to the Throne World was made all the easier to tread. Many such behemoths of war designated missing following the civil war for humanity's soul, though some would be entombed within remote underground facilities, others are maintained at battle readiness within the armories of clandestine Mechanicus outposts. The rediscovery of any pattern of Ordinatus leading to internal conflict within the ranks of the Martian priesthood. Factions of the Omnissiah are not above fratricide, assassination, or all-out war to secure such dangerous artifacts. Functioning independently from Titan Legios, Skitarii armed forces, or the discretion of even the Avenging Sun, Rabute Guilliman, only the Lord of the Centurion Ordinatus can decree to which war zones they are deployed. Every Ordinatus requiring weeks, months, or even years of preparation to ready resources to fuel their unstoppable advance. Entire sects of the cult Mechanicus are required to placate their volatile machine spirits, guarded by immensely strong cyber warfare protective suites. Arcane beyond measure, with the vast majority of the Martian priesthood unable to decipher the technological requirements to utilize such god machines. Due to their unique creation to wage particular parameters of warfare, some have lain dormant since their first and thus last activation. The most venerated Ordinatus weapons platforms, earning kill tallies numbering in the millions. To lose a single such relic is alike to the fall of a minor deity of the Omnissiah's pantheon, transcendent as they are beyond any notion of innovation as timeless relics. Accompanied by only the most zealous Skitarii legions who serve the Omnissiah with fanatical devotion, the longer a battle protracts, taxes the platform's dispersion field energy requirements, risking a chance of generator overload should it soak up too much damage. Armed with Hellfire missiles, Nova cannons, Bellicosa pattern volcano cannons, Terrabrax rocket batteries, and Ictaeus-class seismic excavator macro drills. All such weapons are more potent and accurate than those fitted to Titan panoplies. The Ordinatus Mars, likely the most famous of all weapon platforms, devised by the Mechanicus' most capable tech priests. During the Schism of Mars, such a god engine assaulted the Dark Mechanicum stronghold of Castellum Jericho, which bore a seemingly impenetrable Archaeotech device. The Vortex Field Generator, as it was known, said to have been derived from an ancient Catan technology, proving no match for the sonic disruptor of the Ordinatus Mars. The stronghold of Magos Solomon Abaddon crumbled to dust as its opposing tower of steel toppled. The Ordinati Diamat, constructed from the combined siege guns mistakenly entrusted to the Hammer of Olympia, Perturabo, by Lionel Johnson. During the Siege of Terra, its enormous macro cannon tore down much of the palace's defenses. The Ordonatus Ulanor, crafted to combat the stronghold of the War of the Beast, Gorkograd, during the era of the 32nd millennium. The repurposed Capital Imperialis vehicle, Praetor Fidelis, fitted with plasma accelerators, sacrificed itself to sunder several gargants as an act of defiant artifice. The Ordonatus Armageddon, designated Oberon, achieving a near-mythical reputation due to its vanguard of the crucial industrial world. During the First War for Armageddon, its short-range Nova cannon destroyed Crone Banelords and demon engines aplenty. Created by Geronimus Anderson to combat such foes, having fitted a starship's arsenal to a ground-based chassis. During the Battle of Tartarus Hive, Oberon destroyed 4 Chaos Titans and 2 detachments of demon engines, aiding in the Imperial victory of the planet. Stored within a tomb beneath the ash wastes of Armageddon for centuries until its unearthing by the Black Templars Reclusiarch, Merrick Grimaldus. Though Oberon would once more defend the soil of its homeworld, none know the status of the God Machine to this day. The Ordonatus Golgotha, constructed by the forces of Commissar Sebastian Garrick, following the pursuit of Ghazghkull mac Uruk Fracka from the Second War for Armageddon. This amalgam of the sundered strongholds of squat abhumans slew thousands of orcs, with its array of Hellfire missiles. Other notable Ordonatus Primaris platforms known to the Imperium designated Bellacane, Havara, Gehenna, Endymion, Eradicant, Helicon, Havara, Incus, Kados, Magentus, Malmuria, Obliteratus, Priam, Rackenheim, Stygia, and Asherax. Ordonatus Minoris such as Actaeus, Helion, Sagittar, Ulator Asherax, Ulator Mithrax, Ulator Neophax, Urkalak, and Volcanis have all garnered tales alike to fables over the millennia. The sight of the Centurio Ordonatus, enough to inspire its allies of an assured victory. Only the most beleaguered of war zones require the intervention of such avatars of annihilation, outmatching nigh any conceivable foe of the Omnissiah.